Hi, this is Newson. I'm now looking at Excel 2013 and we're looking at tables in Excel 2013 and the new features that have been added to tables in Excel 2013. At the moment, this isn't a table. To create a table, what I need to do is I need to click on Insert and Table. And tables are really used to organize kind of like data that you put in a database, because each of these columns has different data in it. Yeah? And each row represents a specific record, i.e. a sale that a salesperson has made in terms of makeup and the units and dollars that comprise the makeup. Click on OK. So I've clicked on Insert, I've created a table. Now I get a Tables Tools Design Ribbon. Now this is not new, this has been with us since Excel 2007-2010. What is new is the ability for us to insert a slicer, because when we actually create a table, and let's suppose we want to filter, we'd have to click on this arrow here, uncheck select all, and if I wanted to see Ashley and Betsy, I'd have to click on that, and now I can see Ashley and Betsy, but it doesn't tell me who else is in the list. Who else? I'm not filtering. It's just saying up here, name equals Ashley and Betsy, and now I've got a filter on them, and I can clear the filter from name, and then it shows me all the names. Now, in Excel 2013, we have the ability to insert what's called a slicer, which is a visual filtering tool, which will show us all the items that are being filtered or not filtered. So I'm going to click on Insert Slicer, and Insert Slicer actually replicates the actual column headings. And the only column heading I'm interested in at the moment is name. I'm going to click on OK for name. Right? And it should give me a listing of all the names, and the fact that they're all selected in blue indicates that it's showing all of them to us. Now what I can do is, if I want to click on Betsy, it will show me just Betsy sales, and that's confirmed below in the left hand corner. It's saying 219 of 1900 records found. Yep. And also we can see that because the sides here have gone blue, so it's filtering by Betsy's. If I wanted more, if I wanted Betsy and let's say Emily's, I could control and click on Emily. I'm going to hold down my control key and left click on my mouse, and that will add Emily now. It will now show me Emily's records, and it says 423 of 1900 records. Yeah. Now, the other thing, this is now a slicer, and I've got a Slicer Tools Options ribbon here, and I can apply a different style to it if I want to, different color. I can also, in the columns here, I can actually adjust the slicer, and I can actually make it 2 columns. So I can see names in a 2-column format or a 3-column format. And I can adjust the height of those columns, like, can make it bigger, or the width of the columns. So I can make the width of the column slightly bigger. And in turn that would make the slicer bigger, and I can make the slicer smaller now. Yeah. And obviously this last box controls the height and width of the slicer. Slicers are not new, but they are new to tables. Slicers existed in Excel 2010 for pivot tables, but not for tables, what we're looking at now. And so this visual filtering tool is now showing me that I'm looking at Betsy's and Emily's figures, but I'm not looking at the rest of them. Whereas the filtering tool up here couldn't tell me who I was missing out, who wasn't included in the filter. So if I wanted to look at Halligan's, all I would do is hold down my control and then left click. And now Halligan's included in it. And it's telling me down below, ready 625 of 1900 records found. Now if I want to remove the filter for everyone, I just click on this filtering button and it's removed for everybody. Now, the one last question you might want to ask is, suppose you've got loads of people selecting you. Are you going to go around control clicking all the time? No. If, for example, I wanted Ashley, Colleen and Halligan all in one fell swoop, what I could do, I think I can hold down the Shift key and click on Halligan, and it should select Ashley, Colleen and Halligan in one fell swoop. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, click on Shift, and it selected, look, it selected all 6 of them up to Halligan. So basically it did it all the way around. So it selects all 6 of them. Yeah? So it doesn't do it in that way, it does it all around. And if I just wanted one, I'll click back on Ashley. So if I wanted Ashley to Emily selected, I'd hold down my Shift key, click on Emily, and all of them are selected. From Ashley to Emily. I have to click on Ashley first, hold down my Shift key, and click on Emily, and done. Hope that helps. Great feature for tables. We've got this filtering tool. If you don't want the actual slicer there anymore, you can just click on it here to select it. So you've got your slicer tools options. And give the slicer a name, by the way. Right? Click on it, and then what we can do is we can delete it. So it's no longer there. Okay? Still be filtered. You still have a filter. You could still use the auto filter buttons to filter if you don't want your slicer. But it's a great new addition to tables in Excel 2013. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.